Hello everyone. We discuss about IoT privacy and security. First of all, we see about privacy and security of IoT. Privacy is about retaining the ability to disclose data consensually and with expectations about the context and scope of sharing. With online privacy, we wish to ensure that our personal data is not disclosed to third parties without our knowledge or consent. As with any online service, IoT privacy and IoT security are linked and complement each other. Entering your password via an unsecured IoT device risks eavesdroppers from stealing your identity. If your mobile phone lacks a password and is stolen, your personal data like call logs, messages, photos, etc. can be accessed. There are two ways to view IoT security. First one is inward security and second one is outward security. Inward security means only focuses on potential harms to the health, safety and privacy of device users and their property stemming from compromised IoT devices and systems. And then outward security means it only focuses on potential harms that compromised devices and systems can inflict on the internet and other users. There are many newspaper can issues about outward security impacts of cyber security issues. And now we see about inward security and how it works on IoT devices. Using insecure IoT device increases the risk of personal data being exposed, stolen and privacy compromised. A smart camera using default username and password combination can be used to spy on you or be compromised to send junk information to the internet. A wearable smart device that sends health information over unencrypted channels can expose personal data. A smart home device like a television that lacks sufficient updates can be vulnerable to new attacks and be used to share private data. Smart vehicles running insecure software can be accessed remotely and compromised to disable certain functions of the car. And now we see about economics favor weak IoT security. Strong security can be expensive to design and implement and it lengthens the time it takes to get a product to market. The commercial value of user data also means that there is an incentive to hold as much as data for as long as possible. There is currently a shortage of credible ways for suppliers to signal their level of security to consumers. For example, certifications and trust marks. The cost and impact of poor security tend to fall on the consumer and other internet users alike rather than on the producers of IoT systems. And now IoT security, how can it be improved? Collaborative approach, sharing of information by users, vendors, manufacturers on security breaches and best practices. Strong quality controls, for example, requiring encryption in devices. IoT device should use encryption in order to make it very difficult for a third party to eavesdrop on communications. Frameworks on device features and capabilities. User education, for example, train users on preferring stronger passwords on IoT devices. Consumer demand for device to have certain, for example, using two-factor authentication, password and a token. Train users to identify insecure devices and avoid them. How do we improve things? There are 5 things to improve our IoT security and privacy. They are research and innovation, open standards, certifications and trust marks, policy and regulation, frameworks and best practices. And we see about conclusion. Stronger security models are required. Employ context related security. Challenges like assuring interoperability, attaining a business model, security and privacy challenges such as authentication and authorization of entities are introduced. And thank you for watching this video.